What up, my Spiracy people? In today's episode, we're going to go over what an amazing human being Katie Joy Paulson is, okay? We're going to talk about her being better at makeup than Tati Westbrook. Shout out to Hey T Joyless. I will link her channel and her Twitter in the description. She's amazing. She comes through with the freshest clips that I never even seen, okay? And then we're going to get into this Emily D. Baker debacle, alright? So put your listening ears on. Let's get into this, because this one, you probably ain't never seen this one before. Ready for this?
I swear, I feel like I put my makeup on better than Tati, for Christ's sake.
That's right. Katie thinks she does her makeup better than Tati Westbrook, okay? Now, Tati Westbrook is obviously the woman she is in a lawsuit with, right? Also, Tati Westbrook is the mother of YouTube beauty glam, okay? She's been doing this a long time. She is fabulous at makeup. Lady don't even need makeup. She's got flawless skin. She's everything that KJ obviously will never be. There are some things I don't like about Tati Westbrook, but as far as her face goes, it's on point. Let's be honest.
Like, I don't look like an Oompa Loompa. You trust your makeup from someone who doesn't even know how to match her foundation to her skin.
Normally I wouldn't compare women and, do this, but since KJ wants to say, she better than her, I mean, let's take a vote real quick. Let's see. I'm going to show you a glam selfie of KJ and a glam selfie of Tati side by side. Let's decide. I've personally never seen a photo of Tati not having, foundation that matches the color of her skin, but hey, you know what? I'm sure that in KJ land it exists.
Can I show you a secret? Look, I don't have any foundation on my neck, and it matches.
Get ready for the shade throw. It gets real shady palm tree up in here. Ready for this?
It's because I'm wearing the right shade.
The way she looks at the camera after leads me to believe she thinks that was funny or something. Like, her sense of humor is so awkward.
Don't forget to lick my brushes. No. She hates when people lick their brushes. And it's super unsanitary, you guys. Don't lick your brushes.
Where do they do that at? Please, somebody tell me. Ugh. Okay, so now that we know not to lick our brushes, what can we lick?
Please don't ever lick your brushes.
Hey, you guys, remember that time Katie licked her brush? Just kidding. It was actually a Q-tip, okay? She licked her Q-tip and used it to straighten out her eyebrows. I guess she doesn't have, like, a concealer brush or something. MAC number 5, whatever. Like, get it together, girl. I can't even show the video. I can't even show it because it makes me that sick. It's gross. And if memory serves me correctly, she used the other side of the Q-tip to blend in her eyeliner. Yeah. Alright, here's another makeup tip for KJ. It's a 2-for-1. It's a twofer. You ready for this? One day, once upon a time, KJ dropped her beauty blender, I believe, on the floor, right? Okay, gross, right? But get this. The day before that, she was telling everybody that she had her dog or whatever peed on the floor, okay? And she dropped her beauty blender in the same spot where her dog allegedly peed, and then picked it up and just kept using it, right? And then, okay, doesn't end there. Everybody was like, ew, gross, whatever. And then miraculously, nobody saw this coming, right? She grew a unicorn horn, as you can see, and couldn't figure out why for the life of her, right? This pains me to even talk about, because I don't even like touching door handles, okay, people? Like, I am not the cleanest person, but when it comes to, like, germs, gross. So, she's got a unicorn horn here. She's definitely not a glorious unicorn, but she had a horn. And then, she got her brush. She's rubbing all over her mouth, like. And then this part right here has just been something I've been wanting to get across. I just need to get this out, okay? I just gotta do it. I think that what she's trying to do here is bake her face, right? But girl, what? You do not need that much finishing powder. Did nobody ever teach you about the tap? I'm going to display it for you real quick. So, we take the product, we open it, place down, right? We don't, no, we don't do that here. Okay, take this, okay. Now, product brush, right? Go a little swirl, got a little tap, right? Way, like, real long, okay? It's not like the wine, it's like powder, okay? So you put it on here, a little swirl, like little swirly swirl. Then you go tap, 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 tap to get the excess off. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you don't have clouds coming. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do the tap, tap. Now, I am definitely not a professional, obviously. However, I'm pretty sure that the baking powder doesn't come after the blush and the... I'm just showing you this because, you know, it's the end of the night and here I am. Whoops. You do baking powder, setting powder, whatever, and then blush, and then highlighter, and then you go sit at your computer. Okay? You don't do blush, highlighter, and then baking powder. I mean, somebody tell me if I'm wrong, because if that's the way it goes, I've been doing this wrong for a long time. I don't know. But let me know in the comments, okay? Because this is just the tap, tap. Just tap, tap. Tap, tap. Like, just tap, tap. Well, you guys, KJ is still trying to somehow convince the world that Emily D. Baker is prejudiced. And the girl was like, oh my god, I reached X amount of subs today. And of course, KJ was like, I want all the credit. Like, basically was like, well, it's, you know, I retweeted your channel today. Like, can't even let the girl have her moment. You know what I mean? Like, was like, oh, no, that was thanks to me, boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Let the girl take her cred. Don't try to come and sweep it up as yours, because it's not yours. Like, you think everything's yours. No. Then was like, oh, by the way, since you're African-American, I'm gonna have to tell you that Emily... Ah, yes, the BS gaslighting of make Katie bad and minimize Emily's race, blah, 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 by deflecting onto some unrelated injustice that you all feel is the end of the world. Get out of her with the BS. It's tired, it's old, and it's offensive to take away from their valid feelings. Coming from a woman who had no problem, you know, being married to a man who took money from a record label who called people subhuman. Yeah, okay. Lady Baker is... Why? Why, you ask? Why? Because she said that it's not good to run around with drug runners, okay? Yeah. I wonder if these girls that you're telling that Emily is prejudiced, I wonder if they know that you and your husband knowingly joined forces with a record label as such. And I don't want to read all this again, but if you want to see the video of what I'm referencing, it will be in the description. And if she wants to paint Emily D. Baker as such, then how do you explain this one, huh? I don't see Emily D. Baker, you know, joining forces with any organizations that do things like that, like, you know, KJ and her husband allegedly did, right, guys? I will leave that in my description, and I think any Black creator should know this going forward. Not to mention what she did to BX Beast Boy, which is a whole nother story in itself. But you are so desperate for Emily Baker, for something, just something. You are just, your arms must hurt. Oh, girl, do your arms hurt? All that reaching you do. Oh, you reach. Oh, your arms just stay up all day like this? Just like touchdown status, like, hey, touchdown. Like, you reach that much. You're gonna get like bad shoulders and stuff. You need to calm down, okay? Everybody loves Emily. Oh, relax, okay? People on Twitter saw what she was trying to do here, and they called her out for it. If you want to read some of these funny things, man, just pause it here and read them. They're hilarious. You guys are funny, man. Sometimes I don't know if I should leave people's names in when I share their tweet or whatnot, but this is hilarious. This is how she starts stalking. Oh my god, crazy. You guys know I love my coffee, but truth be told, I love you more. And you already know I gotta give a shout out to my coffee supporters. We got Selfie Queen Cindy. We got my love Joan Wilson here twice. Joan, you're just too good to me, Joan. We got Doc Laurie. And there is one more thing I want to share with you guys real quick before I end this video. So, you guys might remember a couple weeks ago that KJ was sad fishing on her IG Live and, you know, trying to talk about her son, and people were trying to relate to her, to give some support to her, whatever. And remember how she was like, you guys, I don't, every time I try to talk about my son, other people want to talk about their kid. Like, why can't it just be all about me? Now, a lot of us took a problem with that. Now, Susan, the woman who, was like, I understand I lost my daughter to, it's just so sad. It is so sad. I'm so sorry that KJ was that nasty to you, Susan. Susan's a really nice lady, and she's part of a nonprofit organization that I definitely want to make sure everybody knows about. And, like, if you were considering buying me a coffee, just give the money, to Susan's donation, organization here. It's called Love Like Crazy, and I'm going to leave it in the description. And I mean, if you can even look at this website and just, see if you can even give $1, whatever it is. But, let's keep Susan's beautiful daughter's memory alive. Her name is Stephanie. And yeah, just check it out, man. And, as much as we all kind of come together to recognize KJ for who she is, we also, want to be a positive community and try to do some good things. And lately I have been trying to do that because I don't want to just be on here throwing shade, and this is a really good cause. This is something that I can get behind. I think a lot of creators can. Susan, I'm so glad that so much more good came from this than how KJ made you feel that night. Yeah, so everybody check that out. Shout out to Ashley Ray on Twitter for coming up with that idea. Good idea, Ashley. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll have another video out either tonight or tomorrow. Take care. Shout out to Ashley Ray on Twitter for sharing this and putting this idea out there. I think it's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad you did it.